In my most recent video, I bought a pair of Airpods Maxes from a supplier on DHgate that sells one-to-one replicas, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the quality to see if it's worth the price, or if I'm getting scammed. I will also be giving everyone who's watching a free link in the description to the Airpods and to my spreadsheet with other high-quality one-to-one replicas. First, I had to actually find a one-to-one supplier on DHgate, which took me a while to find a reliable vendor, but once I did, I was able to prove it by all of the reviews of people saying that the sound quality is amazing and the actual quality itself is amazing as well. That is also how I knew that they weren't actually silicone cases like the listing said they were, and they only did it for copyright reasons. So I bought the headphones in silver, and I made sure to select the top quality option, which had ANC, which means active noise cancellation, and that it would have metal casings instead of plastic, which is a mistake that I made the first time around. Since I live in the United States, I was able to choose the United States option, but if you live anywhere else, you have to choose China. But finally, only a little over 1 week later, they came in, and I could already feel from the box that they were going to be high quality due to the weight of the box and the quality of the box itself. When I opened up the shipping box, I immediately noticed the high quality lettering and images on the actual box, as well as the plastic seal covering the outside, which is exactly like the real pair. It also had all of the designs and tags like the Apple logo and the actual images of the silver Airpod Maxes on the front and back of the box. And one of the most important things about making something one-to-one is the serial number, which was stickered onto the side of the box like a real pair. And I tested the serial number, and as you can see, it was actually a working serial number. Although it says that it is covered under a warranty, you should not bring it to an Apple store if anything happens, because they will kick you out since they know that you did not purchase it from them by looking at the transaction history. The box is usually the least difficult to get correct, so now I'm going to see how well the actual Airpod Maxes are. The first thing that I noticed is how nice the case is, with the leather on the outside and magnets that clip it together. The felt on the inside is also very high quality. Another thing that I noticed is that the silver color is exactly the same as the real pair, which I'll pop up on the screen now, which makes these Airpod Maxes even more convincing. Now looking at these headphones, you can see that even the mesh at the top and the adjustable headband are exactly the same. After taking them out of the case, I could feel the metal casings on the outside of the headphones, which is really good because that is the main way people use to spot fakes. There are also the ear cushions, which are made out of a very comfortable material and are labeled with an R and with an L, and you are able to take them off, which is the same as an authentic pair. The dial on the outside is used for the volume and to skip and pause songs by pushing it in, and then the button changes from active noise cancellation or transparency mode. Next, the charging port, where there is a light that turns orange, indicates that it is being charged, which leads me to the accessories, which is only the lightning charging cable and a pamphlet that says designed by Apple in California, which comes with all Apple products to verify that it is authentic and actually from Apple. At this point, there is nothing that has given away that these Airpod Maxes are fake, and they seem like they were put together very well, but leave a comment down below if you've noticed anything off or are skeptical about them. Now finally, the most important thing about these headphones is whether the sound quality is good and if the noise cancellation actually works. They actually popped up on my phone as actual Airpod Maxes exactly like this, which means that my phone can't even tell the difference between these and the real thing. It of course shows all the options that a real pair would have, like the battery and being able to change through the noise control modes. There are also many other things in the settings like the model name and model number, and even the version, which makes these fakes even more believable. But for what actually makes it a good fake is how good the sound quality is, since Apple is known for their immersive and high quality audio and noise cancellation, which I'm going to test right now. That was one of the craziest experiences I have felt with headphones on, and I'm surprised by how good the noise cancellation was, and that I could only hear the music and nothing else. I will try to play something for you guys to see how clear the sound is, and how they don't sound like a cheap Chinese headset, but it's hard to tell through the camera just how good these are. You're going to price them at. So for example, I noticed that people were listing them as from $200 to $300. So I'm just going to go for the medium and list them as $250, but you can do whatever, it just might take. Now I think I have covered everything that these one-to-one Airpod Maxes have to offer, and I can say that for the price of only $125, these Airpod Maxes are definitely worth it. Or if you're trying to get into reselling, which I posted a full guide to on my last video, then these would definitely satisfy whoever is buying it, and you could easily double your money. If you want to see more tutorials or reviews of one-to-one items, then like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I will try and make a video on it. Thanks for watching.